they say that no,
they don't want it.
They hook him at the neck.
But I mean, these are coming from people who have moved from the age of waiting till 12 a.m. on someone's birthday to send like a long epistle. Even when there was no WhatsApp then, people send text messages, right? And you know, we've moved from that to HBD, LLMP, right? Or just, you know, no efforts.
Yes.
And I mean, we see Davido wanting to like put in that effort, whether he used OGPT
or he didn't use
he
don't cause
you know, he has shown that love, you know, and he was also there physically, right? So
it was the best man. Everybody rest, honestly. Everybody should really breathe in and breathe out. Precisely. You know, it's really not that deep, right? Yes, tell me that some of you do not use ChatGPT for your project. We use that, but you don't use.
They do use now. They can't deny it.
Exactly. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with, you know, doing that.
Yeah.
But mind your business all the same.
Yes.
Appreciate the message and keep it pushing.
Precisely. Pick the niceness of the message and just, you know, move on from that. Maybe when it's your turn, you can feel free to even do love letter of your own choice. But I mean, we could go on and on, but we want to give room for our special guest to join us briefly. So, you know, we're going to go on a quick break. When we get back, we're going to have a third chair and, of course, our special guest with us on this table. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Keep it right there.
Welcome back. It is still Trend Watch Extra here with my fellow trend sister. But yes, just like I said, today is extra special because we have, you know, a special guest joined with us on this table. We have Adeoluwa Akintoba. I mean, you have to be living under a rock if you do not know him. He's an actor, a filmmaker, and of course a voiceover actor. And I mean, we see he has made his debut in many films, and recently one of the ones that, you know, showed up in our faces a lot was the AI
Make Nation.
Thank you, Make Nation. Before that was Artifact. So yes, big welcome to our guest.
Welcome to our table.
I see if you have a name, I don't know Akintoba, but it's really a name for you people, Abi. Just hold
Let's
it.
keep it like that.
So welcome. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
With the wow, okay. Let me allow my fellow trend sister to start with our question.
All right, you know, you've been making the waves, you know, as a young actor, you know, breaking records, the Oni of Ife, even, you know, shouting out. you know, how has that, you know, just been for you generally?
It's a humbling experience, and just lets me know that I have a long way to go, because honestly, I always said like I wanted to be international. So, I mean, Nigeria is a good starting point, then Africa, then the world.
That's really beautiful, you know, for a Nigerian to, you know, want to, even though he wants to be international, still wants to, you know, do with his roots. That's really great.
That's lovely. Now, you know, recently a lot of people have always, maybe not say lots of people, but I used to be of the, I don't really watch like Nigerian movies. So I used to be that, you know, I'm not really fancy Nigerian film. I want to watch Oborebo film. I want to watch American film, because, you know, when we say action films, you know, action films are action films, you know, but now, I mean, thankfully, we see that there's been a trend or a different trend, you know, even with Nigerian films. Now, given that you have the insights of what it takes to like make films and also act in these films, how has the experience been so far? Would you say that, you know, the Nigerian film industry is, you know, doing better or almost getting there? Or do we still have a long way to go? Because, you know, recently I was telling her that there was this interview that Buki Wright, you know, did, and she was away from the country for a while, and then she said, you know, when she got back, she wasn't really pleased with the film industry that, you know, she left and came back to. So, you know, basically, how would you rate the performance so far?
Truthfully, I would say we're evolving. I mean, we have a long way to go. We're only altogether, I'd say like Nollywood is still young. Nollywood is still young, let's be very honest. We started, I can't exactly say how long we started ago, but I mean, I know I'm 5 years into the industry, and I've seen like a tremendous amount of growth since I came and to where I am now. So I would say like we're honestly really evolving, and we need, like, how do I put it? We need, the audience should give us, you know, give us some time. We promise like we're gonna give you guys we're gonna give you guys quality content. Trust that. I mean, I'm in Africa's first AI focused film. Nobody would have thought that, you know, my EP is always talking to me every day. That's Mrs. Toyosi Akerendogunsi. She's always telling me that, oh, there's been like, you know, people from Harvard are talking about the film, people from Abu Dhabi, people from all the way from the other parts of the world are talking about the film, like how it's like, you know, we're currently in legacy territory, that type of stuff. We'll put it like that, because you would think like, you know, the first tech AI film would come from like a South Africa, that type, but it came from Nigeria, Lagos State to be precise. You know what I mean? And I don't know what I'm talking about, you know the vibe. So like, yeah, like it was honestly so amazing. So like I would say like we are evolving. There's a whole lot of more stuff to be done, but like give us time. Don't worry, we're going to blow your minds away.
It's okay. Well, that means we should not judge people too much.
That we should give them allowance.
No problem. Allowance we shall give. We shall be telling our followers too.
They should be giving
allowance.
All right. So recently you just gave your first TED talk, and you know I was going through the comments of things that people said. It was insightful, it was encouraging, you know, they are proud to be associated with such a person. So how do you feel about that? You know, how was the experience first, and how do you feel about that?
I'll be honest, like I was really scared, like, you know, from dreaming about doing a TED talk to actually doing it. Like that's such a surreal moment. But then actually going up on that stage, I'm like, I'm in front of all these like close to about 100 faces. I'm like, what am I gonna say to them? I mean, I already had my speech ready, but I'm like, okay, now's the moment. And then, you know, I just did my thing, and like they all loved it, and it was, you know, it was just like a really humbling experience, because there's so many people that have believed in me across the way. So like, I feel like me giving this TED talk, you know, was like, I'm validating the trust that he had in me, the confidence that he had in me. So like for me, it was also a huge validation for myself that yes, I've come a long way, and also very humbling, like I like to say, because I believe like humility takes someone you a long way, that type of stuff. And you know, I'm very humble. I do my very best to be humble, and put it like that, you know. So like, yeah, it was a really humbling experience, and you know, I just like the fact that, you know, well, I call them kids, but I'll say like the university students were all raving about it. They were like, oh my gosh, like it was like, that was what they needed to hear. Like they enjoyed the other talks, but like it was like someone, they felt seen and they felt validated from after I spoke to them.
Lovely, amazing. So I mean, just like other people, when we see like people we love or celebrities like come out to do their thing, we actually don't know what goes on behind scenes, right? So we're going to the cinema, we're going to watch Fame. We don't know all the effort that, you know, it takes. I mean, even behind this set alone, right? People really don't know what goes on. all the hands, all the minds, you know, people that are not even seen, you know, in the final production. So like for your films and, you know, projects, what's like a typical day for you that people don't naturally get to see? From maybe the time you get your scripts, or having to rehearse, or, you know, the bloopers and the BTSs. What's pretty much, what's a really rough...
A rough day on set?
Yes.
A rough day on set is you get to set on time, and then you're probably having to wait because, you know, they're setting up. The thing about acting is waiting. That's the thing about acting. You get on set and you probably don't shoot till, like, you get on set like by 9 a.m. You probably don't have to shoot till like 12 p.m. That type, because you're waiting for them to set up. I mean, I recently was on set and call time for me was 10 a.m. but we didn't do our shots till 2 p.m. Guess why? Because rain decided to show us shaggy. And we couldn't shoot because of the rain. And you know, this is all of us just chilling and waiting like, oh my goodness, we all had this day planned, but you know, rain decided to say, you know, I'm going to control you guys. You guys are really going to take your time because I'm in charge right now. So like that type of thing. So thing about it is waiting. So from a 12-hour day, which is what we normally have on set, so you're probably doing like a 15 or 16-hour day altogether. So like think about, so most of the time when you're saying, oh my God, this person didn't deliver, that person is probably tired out of their mind and doing their very best to give you their, you know, what they call the martini shot or their best take, that type of thing. So like, please be lenient with us. You know, filmmaking in Nigeria is hard already on its own, right? Because of the, you know, Nigeria is a special place, quote unquote. So just take your time with us. Take your time with us. Like, you know, actors, producers, directors, we're all special people, and we are always doing our very best to give you, you know, quality content that you can enjoy with your family.
Amazing. I want to ask another one, but I said let me know still the question. Okay, thank you very much for this for this opportunity. So tell us something really interesting about you that people don't know or don't get to see all the time.
People think I'm the last born, but I'm actually the first child.
You don't mean it. Moriah, do you know that?
I'm not aware. If you didn't say it now, I would never know. You are? Wow. Your parents must be proud.
Well, that's definitely an interest. Why do people think you're the last born though?
Just because of the vibe I bear. Maybe they feel like I'm too relaxed for your firstborn.
I never would have thought to. I just, you know, before you came, I just said that I do used to talk. You look very quiet, you're very, you know, reserved.
Type of guy.
You can't get accents, you know. So just let me confirm. I mean, I probably would have thought, okay, maybe more of a, you know, gentle. But the roles you can't big.
That's the thing about acting. It allows you to take on like different people that you wouldn't be on a normal day. You get that type of stuff. So like that's why I enjoy the job a lot, because things I wouldn't normally do as myself, I get to do them on screen, and I get to get away with it because I'm an actor.
I love it.
It's okay.
Love it.
Okay, let me ask this question. So going through your Twitter, I see that you've said that, you know, you're Nigeria's biggest shots of getting an Oscar. Explain yourself. Tell them what you mean.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. When I tweeted that was when I think I was like a year and a half into the industry, and I was really riding
a long time ago.
I was really riding on my own wave, but someone was telling me that it's your truth, so stick by your truth. If so, is someone going to win an Oscar before me? I don't know, but I know that when I win it, I'm gonna say, you know, I'm Nigeria's best shot of winning an Oscar.
Love it, love it. I think it's a really great, you know, aspiration, and we're gonna keep pushing till we get it, because when you win, it's all of us that do win it.
Yeah,
precisely.
We'll be there.
I mean, we could go on and on, but we just have to, you know, wrap up over here. But I just say, like, in like 20 seconds, what would you say to your future self and to future other yous?
Future other me's, don't give up. That Oscar is coming. That, you know, I'm trying to target an EGOT, which is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. And then also an AMVCA, and then other awards from like different countries, that type of stuff. I know recently, like Nigeria's first film was featured in the Cannes, so like, you know, maybe I'll be the first actor to win something in the Cannes also. You never know. I'm always aiming for the big stuff.
Love it.
Love energy. I'll see when I'm on Marvel. I want to go back to this interview.
Okay. At least our face will show.
Our face will be there.
Thank you so much for joining us on this table.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been an interesting one. Yes, and when you
just so you guys know, I'm probably you guys were thinking, yes, this is my baby sister.
I'm the one. So that's why it's first, but true. Lovely, lovely, love it. But yes, thank you for joining us on Trend Watch Extra today. Just stay tuned, right? Keep your screens close, and of course, Trend Watch Extra closer. I am the Edo Queen. Thank you for joining us today. Have an amazing rest of the week. Bye.
Bye.